Hey, we're live.
We are?
Can anybody see us? Looks like we have Gallon Adventures. Hey, guys. Welcome.
Hi.
And Papa Drew, we're going to give him a shout out because he's moderating for us, so he's going to keep an eye on all the stuff. This is our first live, so yeah, so we're a little nervous, but we'll knock it out here. Let's give a couple folks some time to join.
How many people are here today?
See, we got, looks like 9.
Wow.
9. Awesome. So we're also trying to figure out the screen and where everything is. So 11. Cool. Can everybody hear us? Comment if you can hear us. Hello. Papa Drew, can you hear us?
You said you were doing great.
Yep. Okay. Cool. All right. Awesome. Team Terry. Hey, welcome, Team Terry. Hope you're feeling better. That was great news. I saw on Facebook about your scan. So awesome. Congratulations.
It's very good news.
Yeah. We got 11, 12. Well, people are popping in. We hear you good. Awesome. Thank you. Gallon Adventures. All right. Wayward Wags. Hey, Wags. How's it going?
Trying to point one out.
Sweet Travels. Hey, Sweet Travels. Thanks. Thanks for joining. What else? Oh, Pauhana. Hey, Stacy and Gary. Sorry, I'm just a little nervous. Thanks, guys, for joining.
Oh, you got someone from Alabama.
Yeah. Ricky Green.
Hi.
Hello. Thanks for joining. So this is kind of an informal Q&A, I guess. We can talk about our trip to Alaska or anything you guys want to ask us questions about. This is our first live, so you know, like I said before, we're a little bit nervous, but we'll do all right. I want to give a shout out to Dustin over at Wayward Wags. He kind of got on the phone with me this morning and kind of showed me how to set this up. So thanks, Dustin. I appreciate that. And Papa Drew's moderating, so he's going to keep an eye on everything for us. It's like we got all the cool kids here. Yeah, all the cool kids are here. Thanks, guys. We got 13 on, 4 thumbs up. Thanks for the thumbs up. We appreciate that. Cool. This is awesome. So we had an awesome summer in Alaska. We were able to meet up with Pauhana and hang out with them at the 4th of July. That was so awesome. Thanks, guys, for putting that together. Yeah, we had a really good time. And, you know, we just kind of did what we could while we were there. We're definitely going to have to make another trip back because there's just way too much to do.
It's not so hot.
Yeah, right. It was super hot. Yeah, it was kind of bizarre. It was like 100 degrees at one point there. So yeah, it was a little warm, but anyway, let's see. Do we have any questions? Let's see. They found us first. Watts on Wheels. Hello, Watts on Wheels. Thanks for joining. We just saw your channel today. Saw your interview with Jim and Kelly, Sweet Travels. So that was cool. We look forward to watching some more of your HDT videos. We're kind of interested in them, so we'll see what happens at some point. But let's see what else. What are your plans for the winter? Well, we're currently in Oklahoma visiting my sister, and we're heading toward Arizona. We're going to be there for a couple weeks, possibly through Thanksgiving with our oldest daughter, and then our youngest is having a baby. Our first grandson. Well, our first grandchild happens to be a grandson.
December 2nd, he's due.
Yeah, he's due December 2nd. So we'll be heading back to Utah for the first part of December. And we'll see, depending on when he comes, you know, all that kind of stuff's kind of up in the air. But
it's already snowing.
Yeah, it's already snowing and cold. So it's going to be possibly a snowy RVing adventure, which will be new for us. But yeah, it's going to be fun. It's kind of exciting to welcome a grandbaby into the world. I don't feel old enough to be a grandpa, but you know, that's okay. I am old enough. I just don't feel it. And then after that, we're going to head out around the first of the year to Quartzsite, and we're actually going to have a meetup there with Sweet Travels and Papa Drew's RV. I think it's I'll get it written down here. January 17th through 20th. around the time of the big show there in Quartzsite. So if any of you guys are out in that area, we'll have more details later about exact location. It'll be in the BLM area, north of town there somewhere, but we'll get some coordinates out. And we'd love for everybody that wants to show up and hang out with us. And I think on Saturday we might have a potluck. We're still kind of talking through some of the details, but it'll be a good time. We can just sit around and chill around the fire and
campfire,
visit and tell stories and RV and war stories. Let's see. Yes.
20s in Moab, Burr.
Right. Oh yeah, that's
That's
good.
Cold.
Yeah. And I think it started snowing today in Salt Lake area
did.
where our daughter lives. So yeah, we're in for the white stuff.
Dean Webster's here.
Hey Dean, thanks for joining. Welcome. It's kind of hard to keep up with these comments here. Yeah, so those are kind of our plans for the winter. And then, we'll see what happens next season, I guess you could call it, in the spring. We're kind of kicking around a couple ideas of where we want to go and what we want to share with you guys. So, we'll see. I think the biggest topic we've kind of put a pin in is the East Coast, but really have to sit down and put together some destinations and that sort of thing. Jim said he might smoke food. I really want to try that. Yeah. So I know a couple of us have smokers. We have a pellet smoker. I think JonesN2Travel's has a pellet smoker. So
we do a cook-off.
Yeah, we could do a barbecue cook-off or something like that at the meetup. So there's some other ideas that are coming around. Let's see. Gallon Adventures. We love RVing in the snow.
Oh.
We've
That's
seen.
what I want to do.
Yeah, we've seen a few videos of people RVing in the snow. We've just never done it, so I don't think it'll be that big a deal. It'll just be cold. From Arizona, we're not used to it being cold. Yeah, hi, Papa Drew. Yeah, Papa Drew volunteered to moderate for us, so we appreciate that. Thanks, Papa Drew.
Maggie?
Oh, yeah, Maggie. There she is. Her favorite hobby.
There's Maggie. Maggie. Can I say hi? No,
she ate dinner, so she's done. She'll be out till 9, and then it'll be time to go potty. But let's see, Gallon Adventures. It's not too bad. Yeah, I don't imagine it's too bad. Like I said, just for us, the cold. Our belly of our fifth wheel is heated, so I don't think we'd have any big issues there. But it's just getting used to it, Palhana. Sophie and Spirit say hello. Oh, hey. Yeah, they were best of friends when we were staying by a lake at some friends, Mike and Bobby, and yeah, they had a great time.
Can't remember Mike and Bobby's dog's name.
Yeah, I can't remember his name either. She looks thrilled. Yeah, she's like I said.
Boone.
Oh, Boone. Yeah.
Thank you.
So, yeah, Maggie ate, and so yeah, she's down for the count. But that's kind of her favorite pastime is the couch. So
I have to fight for my spot.
Yeah, we really do. Coldest we've been in is 8 degrees. Wow.
Oh, that's cold.
Yeah, that's cold. Yeah, we've been last year in Quartzsite in January, it got down to like 27 and our furnace went out. So I don't know, it was like a day and a half before I could get the part to fix the furnace, and it was pretty chilly. And that's
27.
Probably the coldest that we've ever experienced in Arizona. It gets pretty chilly at night in the winter, but that was cold. Well, the first time we've experienced that cold in the RV. I guess when you're in a house,
in the house.
Yeah, when you're in a house, it's a whole different story.
Oh, that's right. Team Terry were there.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we saw them there. We kind of pulled in behind him and blocked him in a driveway by accident. Oops, sorry guys. Let's see here. What did we miss? She looks Wayward Wag. She looks about as active as Scout. Yeah. I don't think he's moved more than a couple steps since you saw him. Yeah. He's kind of in a hibernation mode. The Scout's a bearded dragon.
He's pretty cool looking.
He's pretty cool, yeah, but he's kind of in a hibernation mode, so he didn't wake up and interact much when we met him back in Kansas City a couple weeks ago. So but yeah, first time we've met anyone that traveled full time with a lizard. So that was it's really unique. I don't know if it's unique everywhere, but it's unique to what we've experienced. So that's kind of cool. And they've got a really, Wayward Wags have a really cool setup for him. They used an overhead cabinet to kind of make a little habitat for him. So it's pretty neat.
It's really cool.
Yeah. Let's see, Sweet Travels. When are you going to start looking at HDTs? Yeah. So we met with Jim and Kelly, Sweet Travels, in East Glacier National Park, just after we came back from Alaska. And they've got this, if you haven't checked out the channel, go check them out, Sweet Travels. And they have this big, huge, semi truck, right, that they tow with, and it's pretty neat. It
is really neat,
pretty impressive.
It's very big.
But it's very big, yeah. So, and our truck's only a couple years old. It's got a lot of life left in it. So, yeah, we'll probably
get the fifth wheel first, then truck. Maybe.
Yeah, we'll put a lot more miles on our truck first, probably, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's see.
Hi,
Kelly Stockman. Hey, hi, Kelly. Thanks for joining. But the car's small. Yeah, so the smart car is pretty tiny. We actually did a video. If you guys haven't checked it out, go check it out. Where we met them on the Going to the Sun Road, and they tried to run us off the road with a little smart car, but it'll literally fit in the bed of our pickup, of our F-350. So
Maggie wouldn't fit in it.
No, we couldn't take Maggie anywhere.
You have to have a Jeep.
Yeah. Tina's like, I'll look at HDTs if I can have a Jeep on the back of it. So that's something we'll have to figure out. But yeah, that car is really tiny. I think it holds like 12 gallons of gas or something. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's tiny. Okay, Papa Drew, what was your favorite place in Alaska? My wife wants to know. I don't know. I think Seward is really awesome. They're on the coast. The coastal areas of Alaska, I think.
I like the coast.
We really enjoyed. We kind of like going to the coast in the lower 48. So that for us was kind of cool. Yeah, Homer was really neat. We went to Deep Creek, actually, where we did our halibut charter, and that was really awesome. And Nilchik, yeah. So that place was really cool. The tide goes out like, I don't know, half a mile or something. It goes way out, so you can.
It's really cool.
Kind of scour for shells and stuff like that. But yeah, that was a really neat area.
Any of the coastal towns.
Yeah.
Were fun.
Yeah, I think that was my favorite.
8 gallons of gas.
Oh, 8 gallons! Wow. That's a lot. Lots on wheels. How were the roads? Yeah, we get that question a lot, and really, I mean, there's frost heaves, right, where there's big humps in the road. I think the worst part was from crossing the border into Alaska to about Fairbanks, and the rest of the roads were really pretty good. Now, the caveat to that is there are back roads, so to speak, right, that aren't maintained quite as well, like. What is it? The Dalton Highway and
more remote roads.
Yeah,
we found more roads down here worse.
Yeah, definitely. So the main highways are really pretty good, to be honest. And I know Gary and Stacy with Pauhana, they have their channel's more geared toward Alaska, so they have a lot of info over there. So go check their channel out too. JonesN2Travel's.
RVing to Alaska group
and the RVing to Alaska group.
Lots of good information there too. But the roads weren't as, I don't think they were that bad at all. Yeah,
it was funny. We were driving up through Canada and the Yukon, and we kept asking each other, where are these horrible roads at? Because we got all this information from folks when we were sharing that we were going to Alaska, and that's what everybody said. Oh, the roads are awful. You're going to need extra spare tires. And so we took 2 spares, and,
you still
we were prepared.
Prepared because it is in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. But, yeah. Pauhana Travels, their comments, RVing to Alaska on Facebook. So yeah, definitely go check that out if you want in-depth, detailed information. But we didn't go on the back roads really. No. We stayed more near the larger towns on the coast, so we didn't really feel like we wanted to take our fifth wheel for our first visit. We'll do something.
Even the truck, you can actually. I was reading in Fairbanks, I think you can rent off-roading vehicles, and you can take their vehicle,
right,
like a Jeep or something, on the Dalton Highway and things. So you don't.
Yeah, like rent a wreck or something.
Yeah, yeah, that was neat. But with Maggie, we were limited, so we didn't do that.
Yeah, and I think there's a couple things we'd really like to do next time. One is like a cruise, like in the the lower, what's that called? Inside Passage would be cool to do a cruise there. And then a truck camper would be really cool. We saw tons and tons of truck campers because you could really park off the side of the road, and you can you can really go a lot more places without the huge rig behind you. So that's something we want to maybe try. Let's see. Escapers are doing an Alaska cruise next August. Oh, cool. Okay. Let's see. Show. Can I show? What does it do if I show? Cool.
What's this? Is this
Homer on the Spit. She liked the Fisherman's Bar. Did you get to go to it, Angela? Oh, Papa Drew. Yeah, so they have a bar, I guess it's, and we didn't get to go in it because it was too crowded.
There's like people around.
There wasn't, literally wasn't anywhere to park, so we didn't get a chance to go in it, but I think it has, does it have dollar bills or boots or hats or something?
I think, and put their name and
yeah, so that's on
our list to do next
time. Yeah. Let's see. And Pauhana says it's improved on our exit this year. They did good during construction season. Yeah, we did find that there were quite a few places where they were fixing the road and you'd have to have a pilot car, wait for a pilot car, that sort of thing. But they were doing a really good job at managing traffic, and so it wasn't bad at all. I mean, we've run into worse road construction down here, so I wouldn't discourage anyone from going because of the roads, in all the main areas, I guess. So
like Fairbanks and Anchorage, all the main cities.
Yeah, we, like I said, besides the frost heaves there in the beginning part of the
the frost heaves could be a little rough. You just take it slow or look at the truck in front of you, and if they're going over, to slow down.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Let's see who else is on. So we got 15 on, so this is cool. Thank you guys for showing and supporting us. We really appreciate it. Let's see, another question. Waiver Wags, how were campsite prices in Alaska? We stayed at a lot of the Alaska state parks for a couple reasons. One, if you're a disabled vet, you can get a sticker from the state of Alaska and you can stay in the state parks for free. I think they range from about 15, 20, 30 bucks, depending on which park it is. We stayed in one in Fairbanks. We stayed in one heading south toward Denali. And then we stayed at one just south of Denali. So there are quite a few, and they're really nice.
We actually stayed, I think, in all. Only Seward we didn't.
And in Seward, we stayed there right on the waterfront, and it was it 26 a night or 30 a night? I can't remember.
Right
but
on the water.
Yeah, but you're right on the water, and we stayed there for a week. So the prices are comparable to what you would pay down here for camping in Alaska, but the state parks are really nice. Most of them are dry. We did stay at a couple that were water and electric, but the ones that we noticed that had water and electric had different prices. So a dry site was cheaper, obviously, than one with hookups, and the two that we stayed at that had water and electric had dump stations, so that was cool. So we didn't have any trouble finding places to dump. Some of the gas stations have dump stations.
I don't think any of them are full hookups, though.
Yeah, I don't think any of the state parks were full hookups. Yeah, they're partial. Yeah. And there's a newer one down south, well, between Denali National Park and Ninilchik.
Is it
Talkeetna, yeah. It's a newer state park, really super nice, and it had electric only at the site. So they had water available there on in the park, but not at the site. So it was electric only, and it was warm when we were there. So that was nice because we could run the AC because it was quite warm. Let's see. 15, that's good for you live, Cal. Yeah, thank you. Hey, we're at 16 now. Yeah, we were hoping more than just 2 or 3 people would show up, but so thank you.
Did our kids even show up?
I don't see our kids. They probably didn't. They don't want to talk to us, right? I mean, yeah. Let's see. Any future plans for Florida? Yeah, so that we've been kind of kicking around this spring, heading to the East Coast, maybe down to the Keys and then possibly up to Niagara. So we're kind of looking at logistics, and then we got the baby coming. So it's like, okay, how far do we want to be away from the baby? That's, Tina's concern. So we're hoping to get down there this year. We're probably not going to be in Florida long, but maybe we can get together with some folks down there and do some fishing and, just go check everything out as we begin our journey up the East Coast. So that'll be fun.
Darn kids.
Yeah, darn kids. Yeah. We text all of our family, hey, join our live. So we have at least 4 people on here, right? I don't know if my mom and dad may be watching. I don't know if I can even see who's on, but anyway, my sister, my brother-in-law, and then our kids might be on. I'm not sure, but they're too afraid to comment if they are. Let's see. Yeah, next time this will be a little smoother because we'll be more used to it. but yeah, so far so good. Let's see, you guys are looking great. Thanks. Yeah,
thank you.
We're we're trying to get back to Arizona, but we're just having a good time. We're loving this lifestyle and being full time and sharing our adventures, on our YouTube channel, and it's just a blast.
Meeting so many people.
And meeting
making friends and for life, pretty much.
Yeah, we keep running into these YouTubers, all over the place, and in the oddest places too. We met Wayward Wags in Kansas City, and
we grew up.
We were at Tina's mom and dad's, and they shared a picture online, and I recognized the picture. And it was like 2 hay bales dressed up like the Kansas City Chiefs, and I was like, "Hey, that's right down the street." Yeah, so we reached out to them, and we were able to go to dinner and visit for a few hours, and it was really awesome. But yeah, it's just funny how you run into to people and sometimes in strange places. But let's see.
Somebody from Quartzsite already.
Oh, Dennis in Quartzsite.
Warm.
Yeah. How warm is it in Quartzsite? Is it still in the upper 80s, or is it cooling off? Sometimes it's hit or miss. Let's see.
Where's your mom?
Oh, my mom's on. Hey, Mom. Thanks for joining. And Joe Franco, love watching your trip to Alaska. Thanks. Yeah, I think we ended up with like 22 videos. So
we had fun.
And we had a really good time. And everybody we met in Alaska are super nice. I don't think the locals are super helpful. And like I said before, we met up with Gary and Stacy, JonesN2Travel's, and had like a 4th of July cookout, and that was awesome.
It was fun. We met a lot of people there too.
Yeah, and we met some of you guys there. So that was cool. And we were able to hang out for, I don't know, was it 4 days, I think? Yeah.
I can't remember.
Yeah, so that was fun. And they'll probably, I know, JonesN2Travel's, they're kind of going to Alaska year over year, so they'll probably have some other events. So check out their Going to Alaska Facebook page for information. Yeah, they're
upper 80s. Not bad.
Oh yeah, that's not bad.
We can come home now.
Tonight high 68. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, Arizona in the wintertime, I mean, we lived there, 22 years?
Almost 22 years.
Permanently. And Arizona in the wintertime is just amazing. So, of course, we have to return there as snowbirds, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it there, especially out in the desert where you're doing your own thing. And, yeah, I just love it there. Let's see, Wayward Wags, it's great to meet you guys. Thank you. Yeah, you too. It was fun hanging out. We're both prior military, so we kind of clicked, so it was fun. And hopefully we'll see you guys again when we get to your neck of the woods on the East Coast. Let's see. Did you guys see any bears or moose on the trip? Yeah, so I think because it was so, well, let me start over. We were camped at just north of Denali, and we had a couple mama moose and their babies walk within 5 to 10 feet of the RV, just walk through. It was like a moose highway, and that happened 2 or 3 times. That was really neat. And then
they're really big.
Yeah, they're huge. They're like 7 feet tall. It was unbelievable how big they are. And then when we were heading home down the Cassier Highway, we actually saw another mama moose and baby in like a swampy area. So we pulled over and got out and took some photos. But it was so warm while we were there. We really didn't see a ton of wildlife close to the main drag. And that was probably another reason.
I don't think we saw a bear.
We saw a bear in the Yukon. But I don't think we saw any in Alaska except for the wildlife refuge we went to.
And that was really cool.
Yeah, that was really neat. So we went to a wildlife refuge and saw them, but you kind of have to, they do have a place, and Stacy can probably share the name of it, but they do have an island you can fly over to, like in a small plane.
Park, actually.
And you can see bears there. Yeah, I'm not sure, but we didn't, that trip didn't fit into our budget or schedule this
Not
time.
this
So we'll have to do that next time.
Though, I want to see those bears.
Yeah, yeah. And we even went, when we were in Valdez, we went to the fish hatchery, and there were millions and millions of salmon. And we were hoping maybe we'd see a bear there, because some folks told us that they were on one side of the creek and there were bears on the other side of the creek, fishing, but we didn't see any there. It was kind of late in the season though when we made it to Valdez, so that could be why. Lake Clark National Park on the other side of the Cook Inlet. Yeah. That's on
my bucket list.
Yeah. And Katmai National Park. Yeah.
Okay.
So you can fly to those places. They're not accessible by road. So
daylight.
Walks on Wheels. How was it dealing with the daylight? Hard to sleep. Yeah. So it was super, super bizarre. Let's just put it that way.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. So we got to Fairbanks, and about, I don't know, was it 2:30 in the morning? It started getting like dusk, and then the sun came back up. So
we used that block out stuff.
Yeah, the Reflectix. Yeah, we used that in the windows. We actually got used to it pretty quick within a couple of weeks.
It was bizarre when it got dark.
Yeah, and then heading home at the end of the season, it was getting dark, and we hadn't driven after dark, because we could leave at 4 in the afternoon and drive 150 miles, and it never got dark. So you're setting up in the daylight, and it's 10:30 at night. It was really bizarre, but
we got used to it fairly quickly.
Yeah. We did the midnight sun run in Fairbanks, and I think we left there about 1:30 in the morning, and it just kind of looked like dusk, but it never really got dark. So
when we did that midnight sun run, it never got dark.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Is that what you mean?
Yeah, but yeah, it is a little bit of an adjustment, but it was even more bizarre coming back like to East Glacier, and then it's pitch black at night. And then driving in the dark was weird, because I hadn't driven in the dark in 3 months. So, yeah, it was a little weird.
Oh, hi, Debbie from Denver.
Hey, Debbie from Denver. See if we can catch up here.
I chatted with you on Instagram the other day.
And thanks, Stacy, for sharing the bear areas in Alaska.
That's on my list to go next time.
Let's see, Debbie from Denver. Hey, Debbie. And Wells on Wheels. There we go. So yeah, Alaska is on one hand, and this is just our opinion, on one hand, it's like being in the lower 48, but on the other hand, it's like being nowhere else you've ever been. I mean, it's so
far away from everything.
Yeah, you have the black spruce trees that are really short because of the permafrost. And so there's really some super unique things about Alaska that you would never see, at least in the lower 48, you won't ever see them. But yeah, it's just someplace you have to experience. And we hope maybe one day to be able to go back in the winter, maybe for a short visit, and kind of experience that, because it's supposed to be really, really neat and beautiful. Yeah. So, and of course the Inside Passage, you can't really drive there. So, some sort of a cruise or ferry or something to get around down there would be really cool to see that. It's supposed to be super unique.
Yeah.
Too. So, there's definitely a handful of different ways you can experience Alaska. And, and have different experiences. We talk to people all the time who went in a different way than we did. And so that's what kind of intrigues us to do it differently. Let's see. Yeah, I love your pictures.
Thank you.
That's all Tina.
That's my favorite. I'm all Instagram. He's not on. It's me.
Yeah. My brother-in-law, the chicken's done. So I guess we're having chicken. I don't know. Sweet Travels. What's your favorite part of Alaska? I think, again, for me, it was the coast.
I love Seward.
Yeah. We saw the seals. What were they? The otters, kind of swimming around up and down the coast. The sea otters. That was really neat. Yeah. And you can see whales like by Seward. We didn't see any while we were there. No. But yeah, there's a lot of ocean life there that part of the summer, because they're coming north to feed. And so you can experience a lot of different things there. One thing that was really awesome was the Seward Sea Life Center. Yes. And they do a lot of work rescuing animals and rehabilitating them and getting them back out into the wild. And the people working there are super knowledgeable. And that was really neat. Yeah.
I'm a sucker for an aquarium.
Yeah. If you go to Seward, you have to visit the Sea Life Center. It was cool. And it was, very affordable. We had the discount Alaska coupon book, Tour Saver. Yeah, so it was like buy one get one free, and it was like, I don't know, $15 a person or something. So that was really neat. You can do Alaska on a budget if you really tried. The biggest expense obviously was fuel, right, for us. But you know, you can kind of do some over the budget. The food wasn't as expensive as we expected, like the groceries and stuff.
No, some things were like milk and
produce,
dairy and produce.
Yeah,
was a little higher, but and it didn't last as long. But other than that, most of the food was similar.
Let's see, we're headed back in February. Oh, for the Iditarod in February. Oh, that'll be cool. Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, we went to the sled dog kennels in the national park, and that was really interesting.
Oh, yeah.
About how the dogs work in the park and they patrol the perimeter and that sort of thing in the wintertime. That was really neat. And again, that was a free presentation that we were able to see in the national park, so that was cool.
Thank you about my photography.
Let's see, Wells on Wheels. I want to see the short autumn colors. Your photography is incredible. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, just coming down, it was kind of weird because down here it takes a while for it to turn fall, but it seemed like it just turned overnight. Yeah. It was summer in Alaska and then it was fall in Alaska. And we came out, was it Labor Day, the 1st of September? We left Alaska then, and we weren't even into fall yet, really. So I can just imagine how beautiful it is, you know, a couple weeks later after we left. And
oh, hey, Hippie in the Tech.
Oh, hey guys, welcome. You guys doing good? We haven't talked in a minute. Glad to see you on though. Thank you. Let's see.
Oh, we'll see you guys later, Team Terry.
Oh, we're Hippie and Tech driving. Yeah, drive safe.
Yeah, please be safe.
Yeah, thanks though. Let's see.
Mosquitoes. We only really saw the mosquitoes one place, and that was on like the Denali Highway. We got swarmed, but other than that, we didn't have a problem.
Yeah, so we went up the Denali Highway just to see what it was about, and about 20 miles in, it's paved, and then it turns to gravel. Well, we pulled over just before the pavement ended, and I got the drone out. We're kind of flying around, and all of a sudden, I had my hood up, and I had my hands in my sleeves, and I was just, they were biting my hands as I was trying to fly the drone. Yeah, I just got completely swarmed with them. But
that was the only time.
That was the only time. Yeah. The rest of the places we didn't see any. There was another question here I missed. Oh, how did Maggie adjust in Alaska? Maggie does fine.
She does really good.
As long as she can get out and
play ball.
And we went quite a few places where she could run around, especially when we were visiting there at Mike and Bobby.
And dog parks.
And dog parks, yeah. So as long as she can get out and exercise and you know, not be cooped up too much. She loves
everybody, so she doesn't care as long as she can go see people.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, she'd rather see people than other dogs.
Hey, Kaylee.
Terry, Team RVing, we have to go. Thanks, Terry. If you guys haven't left yet, see you later. Take it easy. Be safe, and best of luck with your health. So glad to see that you got good test results. That's so awesome. Let's see.
Hey, there's one of our children, Kaylee.
Oh, hey, Kaylee. That's the soon-to-be mama. So thanks for joining. Let's see. That's because it was too hot this summer ago. It was warm. We were kind of even joking around because we had the AC running in the RV, and the locals, at least the ones we talked to, they don't have AC because they don't really need it. So we were joking they could come hang out with us in the RV in the air conditioning if they needed to. They never did, but yeah, it was warm. Let's see. Nice, Maggie. Where is Maggie? Oh, Wells and Wells. Maggie?
Maggie.
Oh, where'd she go?
Right there.
She's on the other end of the couch. Here, keep scooting, Tina.
Oh, I can't.
You're stuck on the rug. There she is. There to the left. She had to move.
She had to go flip her pillow.
Yeah, that's Tina's end of the couch. So whenever Tina gets up, she immediately runs over there and gets on the couch and kicks Tina off. So let's see. Hello.
Hi, Melanie.
Melanie, where are you at now? We're in the southwest corner of Oklahoma at my sister's house. My mom and dad and my sister and her kids, her husband, her kids live here in Altus, Oklahoma. And so we stopped here on the way back to Arizona to visit with them for a few days. So we decided to go ahead and do a live.
Yeah.
Well, we got a little more mooch talking in the driveway, but we're plugged in. So, and we're under a big shade tree, so the solar's not really doing much. So it's nice to have a cord. Let's see. Maggie looks sad. Yeah, she's not. She's probably
worn out for playing at the dog park.
Yeah, and she probably wants to go outside.
Play with the other dogs.
We'll take her out here when we're done here. But yeah, she always kind of looks sad, but she just kind of has droopy eyes. So she's happy. Trust me.
Glacier is amazing to camp at.
I was camping at Glacier. Yeah. So the last time we were at Glacier a couple of years ago, we were on the west side, which is kind of where where the hub is, right? A lot of the campgrounds, and you're close to Kalispell, Montana, which has a Costco and all that sort of thing. And this time we wanted to stay on the east side to kind of experience it. So we exited Canada just north of there, and we stayed in St. Mary's Campground just inside the east side of Glacier National Park, and it was beautiful.
So it was very pretty.
It's a little remote because everything's on the other side of the park, and the only way to get there is to kind of go, well, you can go around, but the fastest way is through the park on the going to the Sun Road. And our truck is at the width limit, so it's a little sketchy. We did it. If you saw the video, Jim and Kelly, Sweet Travels, they were following us, and they kind of gave us a couple clips of following us, and we were inches from the wall with the fender.
Oh, yeah, it's scary.
So it's a little sketchy with a wide butt truck, but we made it. But anyway, that's kind of the fastest way to get to the other side to go shopping and that sort of thing. But the east side is amazingly beautiful. I mean, we
saw a bear there.
It was cold and kind of chilly and rainy, and we saw, there was actually a bear beside the RV and walked behind Maggie and I when we were out on a potty break, and we didn't realize it, but he was after the berries, and the park ranger assured us that he only wanted the berries. So I'm not sure I believed him, but it was a little weird. He was a big bear too, probably 400 pounds.
Yeah, and he was quite large.
Yeah. Let's see.
Oh, Wellington, yeah.
Oh,
we were there last year, this time last year.
Yeah, so last year in Wellington was Nomad Fest, and so we were there last year. Pauhana just said if you're going through Wellington, say hi.
We'll wave.
Yeah, there are some really good barbecue places in Wellington. It's just off I-40, just south of I-40 a bit. So if you guys are coming through the area and you want a little quaint
barbecue
Texas town to stop and support Wellington. The folks there are super nice, and they were, they went above and beyond when we were there. So we had a great time there. Yeah.
Internet in Alaska.
How was internet service? So we have T-Mobile, Verizon, and AT&T because we work from a rig full time, and AT&T was really the only thing that worked in Alaska that we relied on. There were a couple times that Verizon worked okay. T-Mobile's kind of spotty. So we used Wi-Fi calling and stuff through our AT&T router. But AT&T is kind of where it's at least now. When we were there, I guess it could change at any time, but that was really our best reliability was AT&T, and we didn't really have any trouble. We didn't have to move to a new site because we couldn't connect or anything like that.
I had more trouble in Oklahoma.
Yeah, there again, it's
just depends on where you are.
There's some places here that aren't quite as good. Yeah.
Hello from Russia.
Russia? Wow, where's that at?
Right there.
Oh, I see it. Well, hello, Russia.
Did you order pizza from KOA?
In Glacier. Oh.
To have it delivered.
No, we didn't.
No,
we didn't.
Cat's
angry cat.
Angry cat.
Angela's cooking dinner, and our Great Dane Cleo's trying to steal food off the counter. Yeah, Papa Drew's also got a Great Dane.
Yeah.
Maggie will literally sit on the sofa and put her chin on the island and watch Tina cook or whoever's cooking. But it's kind of comical because she can stretch and meet the island with her chin. So it's kind of funny.
Boots on the road. Hi, guys.
Yeah.
There's a DRV dealer.
So Russia's spamming us. So goodbye, Russia.
There's a DRV dealer in Elk City. That's not far from here.
Oh, no, that's not far at all. Yeah, that's the one I think you guys, Sweet Travels was telling us about. Yeah, it's like the queen of DRV or something, the lady that owns the dealership. So we may have to make a trip up and see her.
Oh, it was a troll. Hey, Kaylee knew it was a troll.
Oh, see?
Everybody knows it's a troll. See, we're so new to this.
Yeah, it's okay. I was excited because we had somebody from Russia.
Right.
But not really, but let's see. Yeah, we got Papa Drew. He's our bouncer. Let's see. What is your weather like? The weather here, when we left Kansas City and we went to Hot Springs, Arkansas. When we left there, it was rainy and cold. probably in the high 40s. And it rained on us all the way through Oklahoma.
For 3 straight days.
For 3 days. Yeah. We stopped at Chickasha National Rec Area. It's about halfway into Oklahoma on the southern edge of the state. And it was beautiful there, but it rained for 2 days while we were there.
And cold.
Yeah. But yesterday it kind of broke, and now I think it was almost 70 yesterday. I didn't get quite as warm today, maybe low 60s. But what?
Wayward Wags. I was trying to read that. I need glasses.
First decision now. The Jones's live video. Dang Russians. Yeah. Oh, first the election. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't know if we rank up with that. That is funny. Yeah. Dustin has a really awesome sense of humor. The video that came out today was about Uranus, Missouri. So you're going to have to go watch his video, Wayward Wags, on YouTube, because it was freaking hilarious. And it was even funny because Leslie couldn't even say Uranus, and that was the funniest part.
We're gonna have to visit there now.
Yeah, we'll have to go there now. Yeah, it was pretty funny. Rolling Retreats RV with Alicia and Slade Tannery.
At the DRV
Oh,
place.
at the DRV place. Okay, cool. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, the DRVs, I mean, if you get a big, heavy fifth wheel, kind of makes sense to get a big, heavy truck, right? But, and then, you know, we've kicked around diesel pushers so we could have a smaller vehicle to drive, and go into the Sunroad is a perfect example. It would have been nice to have a Jeep or, you know, a small SUV or something like that, because the truck is so long and so wide. But, you know, that everything you get, there's going to be a con that you think about, oh, I could get that to solve that problem. But, you know, it's kind of something that we feel that we have to kind of grow into, I guess.
How do you like your rig from Briggs on the Road?
So we have a 2014 Heartland Bighorn, and we bought it from the original owner. So we're second owners, and it fits us almost perfectly. I mean, we've done a lot of upgrades to it. We've added solar and lithium batteries and that sort of thing, and we've got it set up where it fits us pretty well.
Every time we talk about getting a new one, we're like, but
we kind of love our one we have now. Yeah, so it fits us really well, and we really like it. It's 38 feet on the outside, so about 36 feet. And we were able to fit a king mattress in it, so we swapped a queen for a king, so that makes a big difference. And the bed's in a slide up in the top, up in the front. So yeah, we really like it. Let's see, can we catch up? Enjoy watching you two from Briggs on the Road. Oh, how do you like your rig? Okay, cool.
Hello from California.
Let's see. And Papa Drew, Angela spilled coffee all over the living room. That's because of the wags. What the wag said. Yeah. Hello from windy California. So the fires in California, that's horrible. Drew shared a video earlier, and yeah, it's a mess. So prayers and thoughts for everybody there that are dealing with all the fires and all the power outages in California. Sweet travels, go big or go home. Yeah. Yeah. You guys went big. That's for sure. That's awesome.
They're so nice.
The truck is awesome too. I love them, but
I know.
Yeah. Let's see. Big homes are very nice. Yeah. We had I don't know, it's been quite a few years. We had a 40-foot toy hauler. We used to go to the California sand dunes when our kids were smaller, and we loved that thing, but it was ginormous. I mean, it was huge.
Yeah, it was huge.
Yeah. But we didn't full-time in it, and we only went to the sand dunes and back, and so we didn't have to really deal with parking it and stuff like that. So let's see, we have 20 Papa Drew, we have 20 in the room. Please smash the like button. If you have not subscribed, do so. Yes, please. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, unless you're a Russian bot.
We're gonna have a giveaway.
Oh yeah. Before I forget, or before Tina forgets, so we're currently in the middle of our 1,000 subscriber giveaway, and it ends Thursday night at 5 Eastern. So if you haven't signed up for the giveaway, get signed up for it.
It's a cool prize.
Yeah, we actually have 3 prizes.
Oh.
So the first prize is a gadget that anyone can use, RVer or not, doesn't matter. Anybody can use it. It's really cool. It's an electronic gadget. I'll just leave it at that. I don't want to spill the beans. And then we're going to do a couple like Amazon gift cards. So, yeah, so that's just to show our appreciation for you guys for supporting us and liking our stuff. And it's just really awesome. So make sure you get signed up. in the 1,000 subscriber giveaway video, there's a link down in the description for a form. Just go fill out that form and you'll get an entry. And I think we have about 30 people signed up right now.
Yeah.
So still kind of a small crowd. The odds are still fairly good, especially now that there's 3 prizes. I think in the video we said 1. So yeah. Okay, let's see here.
Oh,
hello from the beet harvest in North Dakota. Hey, I've been kind of watching some posts about that, and I guess you guys have had some serious weather and some other things have kind of postponed things. So best of luck. I don't know we're ready to tackle that yet.
Yeah, maybe not yet.
Yeah. Let's see.
They go to the dunes as well.
Oh, cross country adventures. Thank you.
It's been a few years since we've went.
At least 4 times a year. Yeah, we used to go every holiday, Thanksgiving and St. Patty's Day and New Year's.
Maybe 10 years ago, maybe.
Yeah. And then the kids kind of outgrew it. I had a pretty serious accident in my sand rail and got injured, and Tina kind of
I was like,
kind of cut the cord on that deal. So yeah, that kind of ended our party in the dunes. But we had some really good friends that had been going there for
years,
generations. So it's pretty fun. Let's see, Briggs on the road. That's awesome. Melanie, why have you chose South Dakota as? Why did you choose? Yeah, I need glasses too. So I have a 40-hour-a-week corporate job, and that kind of played into part of my decision. I was able to relocate. I'm a virtual employee, but I kind of have to follow some protocols. So that was one of the places I could relocate to. Aside from that, we chose South Dakota because of the cost of registering our vehicles, and it's really easy for full timers, and it was a super simple process. And if any of you guys are from Arizona or any states like that, it's super pricey. And if we do decide later to buy a Class A or a big truck or something like that, the sales tax is a lot lower. So there are a lot of benefits, and it just made a lot of sense for us. And we kind of been kicking it around for a couple of years, and the opportunity came up, like I said, with my job, and so it just made sense. We could have just as easily gone with Texas, I guess, but it was just easier to go with South Dakota. So hopefully that answered your question. But yeah, if you have any specific questions on the process,
I did do a blog post more in detail.
On
our blog.
So check out the blog.
JonesN2Travel's.com.
For a little more details too. Let's see. Where did you ride the dunes? Buttercup. Yeah. So we would, we all had small kids, and it was a kind of a family thing with I say family. It was mostly friends and their kids, but it was So we did Buttercup as a little more of a at the time. It was a little more of a family oriented area versus further north in the dunes, where there's some other bigger parties and stuff happen. So yeah.
Oh, Briggs on the road are from Arizona as well.
We'll do that.
Where are you from? We're at in Arizona. She had an accident.
I broke my clavicle last December at the Dumont Dunes selling the bike, and bought a Can-Am. So we started out with a couple quads, the little 50s for the kids, and we kind of got into it, and then we kind of went all in, and I ended up building a sand rail with a Subaru engine, and it was craziness. It was just craziness. And so I was doing some high speed runs. Actually, it was the 2nd of January, it was New Year's Day. A lot of folks had already left because New Year's kind of over at that point.
2008.
And I hit a berm doing, my estimation is somewhere between 70 and 80, and flipped, I don't know, about 8 times. And I was in a 5-point harness, strong cage. Everything was great until I landed for the last time, and my hand came off the steering wheel, hit the ground, and broke my arm. And so the injury wasn't nearly as bad as the accident, and my car was destroyed pretty much.
And that's pretty much it.
That was pretty much the end of that. Yeah. It changes things when you have family, right? Hey, from Nova Scotia. Hey guys, thanks for joining live on our time. Glad you're here.
Part of Arizona. We lived in Mesa for 22 years?
Yeah, 22 years Mesa. And our daughter went to ASU in Tempe, and so
We raised our kids.
Raised our kids
It's
there.
pretty
Yeah,
much
pretty
home.
much. Yeah, we were actually
That's our
stationed.
home.
We were actually stationed here in Oklahoma, and when I got out of the Air Force, a friend of mine that I had been stationed with had recently got out and moved back to Arizona, and he was working at the Boeing plant building helicopters, and so he called and said, "Hey, you know, if you're looking for work, we've got aircraft mechanic jobs," and so that's kind of what got us to Arizona, and then we built our family there and loved it there. I mean, we still love it there.
It's still home.
We just don't love it there in the summertime.
Right.
Okay. Where are we at here? We're Briggs on the Road. We're camp hosting for a couple months in Peoria. Lived here for 35 years, originally from Ohio. What part AZ? Okay, Tina got that one. Wells on Wheels. What are your winter plans? So we're going to be heading back. We're heading back to Arizona now. We're going to be there for probably most of November. Our first grandchild is due the 2nd of December in Salt Lake. So at some point, we're going to head back up to Salt Lake, spend a couple weeks up there before we head to Quartzsite around the first of the year, probably around January 1st or 2nd of January, we'll be in Quartzsite. And then we're also having a meetup. I want to shout out the meetup again, January 17th through 20th there in Quartzsite somewhere. It'll be in the BLM area. But yeah, we'll have more details coming. If you guys are in that area, we'd love for you to come hang out with us.
U of A fans here. Oh, no. Can we be friends?
Oh man, I don't know. U of A. No, it's
just kidding.
Yeah, we have some other friends that are U of A fans, and you know it's just fun to heckle each other a little bit. Yeah. But
hey, Juan from Altus.
Juan from Altus. Wow, he's cooking the chicken. So as soon as we're done, we're gonna have chicken, I guess. Thank you for your service. Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you for that. And one of the things, and I want to give another shout out to Wayward Wags. We love their mission. They go, and part of the proceeds from their channel or from whatever, they help. They go and help smaller veteran type organizations. And so if you guys have any veteran organizations that you want to send some love and support to, let the Wags know. But they have an awesome mission. So whenever somebody thanks me, it makes me think of them and what they're doing to help veterans. Let's see, Wells on Wheels. We vacation in Broken Bow. Yeah. So we came through there.
Oh, did we?
We didn't stay there, but we came through there on our way to Chickasaw National Rec Area. Yeah. We stayed there for a couple of days. Yeah, on our way here. Retired. Lodge with the family. Oh, rented a lodge. Okay, yeah, that's a beautiful area. Southern, southeastern Oklahoma, northeastern Texas is beautiful. Sweet Travels collab meetup. Yeah, yeah. So Sweet Travels, Papa Drew, anyone else who's there that wants to show, come and hang out with us. Everybody's welcome. Yep. Let's see. It's never too late. Oh, hey guys. You're sounding good.
Hope to see you guys there too.
Got in late, but better late. Yeah. Thanks, man. We're glad you guys are here.
Oh, we got another Oklahoman in here.
Hope to see you in Quartzsite. We'll be there for sure. Just after the first of the year. Changing the view. Hello from Oklahoma. We're making our way back home for November. Where are you guys at in Oklahoma? Just curious.
Alabama is home for us.
Alabama. Oh, you're heading to Alabama. We haven't been there yet. No, that's going to be, hopefully this next season we'll make the East Coast. Yeah, and the WAGs, please send us ideas. We have some money to give to the vets right now, looking for organizations in Oklahoma City area since we'll be there in a couple of weeks. Yeah. You guys are doing an awesome job, and I know, just as a vet, it warms my heart that you guys are doing what you're doing. I'm kind of jealous though that I didn't come up with that idea first. But we have a veteran help organization in Arizona, and it's usually about the end of January, and they bring all the vets into the Civic Center, and a lot of them are homeless, so they have different services they provide for them that they may not necessarily have access to, veteran services. So it's awesome. And when you go volunteer there, they give you a vet, and you kind of walk around with that vet and help them get what they're there to get, the services that are there that they need. And it's just awesome. So I try to do that every year. And I've been doing that for a few years now. So So that's really cool. And I really like doing, I really like being able to help my fellow brothers and sisters in arms. You know, it's kind of cool.
Barefoot Adventures. Hello. And hello, my friends. Looking good. Hi.
Hey guys, welcome. Thank you. Thank you for jumping on.
Ponca City. We've not been there
Oh,
yet.
Ponca City. Yeah, I think we've been through. That's near Tulsa somewhere, right?
It sounds familiar.
I think we've driven through there. Yeah, we used to drive from Arizona to the Kansas City area to visit our parents and Tina's parents when our kids were small. So we've been through Oklahoma hundreds of times.
Thousands of times.
Yeah, thousands of times. Yeah. Box Van Delight. We're in Quartzsite now. Maybe we'll meet. Yeah, we'd love to meet you guys. Let's see. Changing the view. We'll be in Ponca City Tuesday. Oh, cool. Wayward Wags will be there, so maybe you guys can meet.
That'd be cool.
It's never too late.
North Pole, Alaska.
Greetings from North Pole, Alaska. We love this video with you. Maggie.
Who are you saying hello to?
When are you coming back? Yeah, we love North Pole too. We thought it was pretty cool. And I don't know when we'll be back. We may do a cruise in like the Inside Passage area. We may try to come back in the winter at some point. Sounds like fun to kind of experience -40. But yeah, I'm not sure when we'll be back, but we'll definitely be back. We have a list of things that we either didn't have a chance to do or didn't fit in the schedule, or we've learned about things from folks like you guys that we want to do next time. So
Maggie's after the Russians.
Yeah, Maggie's always on guard. You can see how on guard she is. Are you on guard? Yeah. Oh, she's funny. Let's see. Let me try to catch up here.
Hey, it's Lori. Hi, Lori.
Hey, Lori. Where?
Right here.
Oh, there she is. Hey, Lori. Are we going to see you guys in Quartzsite this year? That'd be cool. We haven't seen you guys since just before we went to Alaska. Yeah. So hope you guys are doing good. Maggie. Tommy's looking good. I see all his fishing posts on Facebook. Looks like he's having a blast. Maggie's after the Russians. Yeah. Russian bots. Let's see here. Briggs on the road. Sounds like someone wants to be in the video.
Yeah.
She's kind of camera shy too. Tina will pick up the camera to take our picture and she'll turn her head. So it's kind of bizarre. She's probably a lot smarter than we give her credit for. Mm-hmm. Thanks for the awesome comments. Oh, and a lot of you guys are chatting with each other, which is really cool. So yeah, we kind of wanted this to be kind of a chill, open discussion and ask us whatever you want. And we're going to have more of these. Obviously, this is our first live, but I'm getting more relaxed. How about you? Yeah. So it's pretty cool. And we love meeting you guys, so if when we think someone's in an area, we'll try to reach out and do the same, mm-hmm. Guys on social media, Facebook and Instagram and that sort of thing. We're a lot more, what's the word I'm looking for?
What was that?
We're a lot more current.
Oh, yeah.
On social media than on the videos. The videos on YouTube are 2 or 3 weeks behind. But if you see us on Facebook or something, we're probably pretty close to wherever Tina's posting pictures about usually. So
I'm behind right now.
Yeah. Let's see here. Here, Watts on Wheels. What was your favorite adventure in Alaska? I'll let you go first.
Fishing.
The
fishing.
Yeah. My favorite was landing on a glacier with K2 Aviation.
That was fun, but the fishing for me topped it.
Oh yeah, we can have different ones. It's okay.
I know.
For me though, I'm an aircraft buff, and flying and landing on a glacier on skis on an airplane for me was a dream bucket list item. So I thought that was unbelievable.
I never caught a fish before, so
we had a great time fishing. It was Ninilchik Charters, and the captain and his first mate or whatever, they're from Florida, and I guess they own a charter boat there. So when we get to Florida, we're going to try to meet up with them and maybe go do some Florida fishing. But yeah, we had an awesome time. And it was only like a 3-hour excursion, but it was a blast. And they were super helpful and made sure we caught fish. It was so much fun. And fresh caught halibut, you can't beat it. I mean, it's so yummy.
It's good.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was trying to read.
Oh no, it's okay. See if we can catch up.
Yes, we full time in our RV. Right here.
Where are you at? Are you guys full? Okay, I see it. Yeah. Yeah, so we're full-time. We've been full-timing for 2.5 years.
About.
We started out we started out camping in a travel trailer. And then when we decided to go full-time, we bought the fifth wheel. And
kind of snowballed from there really fast.
We bought the fifth wheel in November and we headed out like April 15th. So it was just a few short months. We sold everything, sold our house.
Or go big or go home.
Yeah, I mean, what do you got to lose, right? So I worked from home for like 5 years, for the 5 years previous to that. So it was really a test of my courage to go out and try to work from, with connectivity and all that kind of thing. And he just learning how to get all that stuff to work, and technology's come so far that, now it's just second nature. But, and I want to try and do a video on how we stay connected on the road. Because we get that question a lot too. People ask, well, how do you get Wi-Fi on the road? And so it's not really as complicated as it might seem. So maybe we can get a video put together for that.
Lori and them are in Oregon.
Oregon,
California. Cool. Maybe we'll see you guys.
Yeah, hopefully we'll be able to hook up this winter. That would be awesome. Lori and Tommy, they're awesome. But we haven't seen them since, where was
February.
it? Washington?
No, Washington.
Yeah, before we crossed over into Canada. Yeah. Go with us and we'll take you river fishing on the K. Oh yeah. Yeah, and Sweet Travels, they spent some time in Alaska too. So now we're getting to know all these folks that have Alaska experience, which is really cool. Let me catch up before these comments go away. Great first live. If we get to Quartzsite, we'll see you at the meetup. Briggs on the road, got to run. Okay, cool. Thanks for joining, guys.
Thank you.
Have a good evening. Have a good Sunday evening. And we'll definitely see you hopefully see you in Quartzsite. I almost said Alaska. We'll see everybody in Alaska.
The trees are here.
Oh, hey, Ross. Thanks for joining, man. Thanks for checking us out. We really appreciate it.
Lori says they're going to be in Arizona this winter.
Okay, cool. See you this winter. Let's see. Kelly. Okay. Got some cool chats going back and forth between you guys. That's awesome. Another shout out to our Facebook group, Midlife RVers. We kind of started it to have a place for folks not necessarily traveling with families and not necessarily, the retired seniors. And so kind of a midlife thing. It's kind of snowballed into a community that
age doesn't
really matter. Yeah. So feel free to check that out. And
meeting people.
And you can share your videos and stuff like that on there is cool. And a lot of helpful. We've got, I think, almost 600 members now on Midlife RVers. So you can get, a lot of questions answered. And we all have different backgrounds and experiences. So that's cool. And it's awesome to have the community, especially when you're full time. Let's see. Let me see if I can catch up. Oh, cross-country adventure, 6 years until I retire. So I have 6 years to convince my wife to be full-timers. Yeah. Tina never really camped before in her whole life.
I refused to go camping. And it was like, I didn't want anything to do with it.
About a year before we went full-time, I bought a travel trailer to go camping in. And after a couple weekends out, she's like, oh, this is kind of cool. I mean, we went to the dunes, but that's not really camping. It's more fast-paced weekend, and you pack up and go home type of thing. You
blink, you miss it.
Yeah, so we were able to go into the forest and relax and actually camp. And I don't know, it wasn't even probably a year later we were full-timing. So she loved it. She's like, this is kind of cool. I could do this. So, and then
we can go see our kids.
Well, our youngest daughter, moved to Utah, and so we can kind of split our time. That was how we started. So that we could visit everyone. Let's see.
Hi, Dupree's.
Yeah. Hey, guys. Food's done. Let's see. Where are we at? Just subbed to a few of you folks. Yeah. Please share the love. If you check out these other channels, and if you like them, sub. Yeah. Everybody's got so much to offer and different things. And, when we first started, we caught, I don't know, who was it?
I sat and watched the winds. I watched all of it.
And then we found Pauhana Travels.
a handful.
A handful, and Tina came to me and said, "These people are living in their motorhome." I'm like, "There's no way."
Believe it.
And
I was just blown away.
it's kind of the rest is history, right? We kind of binge watched a bunch of videos, and I'm sure some of you guys have done the same thing. But let's see. Let's try to catch up again. It's never too late to RV. Yep. Jerry and I appreciated your Alaskan videos. You guys were a little ahead, and we found your vids informative. Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, that's kind of our hope too, is that
we hope
what we're doing is helping other people. And if you have any specific questions, please leave comments or reach out on Facebook or whatever. We're more than happy. Yeah, Wayward Wags.
Hi, Carla.
Yeah. Wayward Wags says, midlife, I'm in my prime. Yeah, like I said before, we're about to have a grandchild, and I don't feel like a grandpa. I'm plenty old enough to be a grandpa, but
I don't feel it either.
No, not even.
Midlife.
So you're in good.
I actually looked up the definition of midlife, and it's like a huge range of people.
Yeah, it's a big range of ages. Yeah.
Carla joined.
Our dune trips are usually 10 days, plenty of time. Yeah, we used to just do weekends, like Friday afternoon to Sunday afternoon.
We would drive to the school and pick the kids up from school.
Yeah,
and leave from there.
And it's a whirlwind weekend when you do it like that. Full timing is so much different because we're not in a rush to get back home to go to work, or we're not in a rush to, drive 14 hours to leave grandma's and go home. So it's a huge difference when you're not in a hurry to get necessarily to your next destination. It's a lot different travel style.
Yeah, because you're not vacationing, you're living.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Wayward Wags, and the food's done.
Yeah. My brother-in-law said he was going to jump on and ask silly questions. So I warned Drew.
All the food's done.
Yeah, all the food's done. I don't even know what all the foods is. Are the pumpkins done? You're supposed to be carving pumpkins for the kids. Let's see, changing the view. Where are you all? Oh, never mind. Wayward Wags talk. Yeah. Gotta go and pull the ribs from the smoker. Nice meeting you, Watts on Wheels. Thanks, Watts on Wheels. One day when we meet and get together, we'll have to have ribs. We'll have a rib cook-off. See, save on gas, stay 2 weeks each destination, box fan. Yeah, that's a good.
About that slowing down.
That's a good point. Yeah, we typically travel every weekend or every other weekend.
You can get tired.
But yeah, but we just made a huge trip, and so we tried to get as much in that Alaska window that we could. So now it's time to slow down a little bit, and you definitely save gas and save money that way by slowing down. But when you go to Alaska, you have to. You have to do it, Yeah. And we still couldn't do everything we wanted to do. So.
Oh, sweet travels. Gotta go eat. Love you guys too. We'll see you soon.
Yeah. Thank you guys for joining. Thanks for your support. We'll see you in the desert for sure. Yeah. Let's see. Big smoke out. Yeah. We're going to smoke some food in the desert too.
That'll be fun.
Yeah. Only way I can do it on a budget. Yeah. And we talked about it too, about Alaska on a budget, and you can there's coupon books you can get. You can stay in the state parks. You can boondock a ton of places in Alaska. I think almost there. We've talked to people who've boondocked almost their entire trip. It just
depends on your cell service needs.
Yeah, it depends on. Yeah, I mean everybody's situation is different, but yeah, you can and just take Alaska off the table. Just full timing. You can save a ton of money. You can do it on a tight budget. It just all depends on how you want to travel. What kind of, how big and how much you want to spend on a rig. All that kind of stuff. So
we get antsy in a week though.
Yeah, we start getting antsy.
Depends on where we're at and what we want to do, how long we stay.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Let's see. Life on Our Time. Sorry, late to the show. Life on Our Time. Really enjoyed Alaska through your trip. Thank you. Yeah, welcome. Better late than never, right? And Box Fan, thanks for the chat. You're very welcome. Yeah.
What's Papa Drew saying?
If you've not signed up for the giveaway, please do that right after the chat. Oh, sorry.
With food in our future, yes.
Yeah, big smoke out with food in the future. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have to have some kind of a food competition or something while we're on courtside. That'll be fun. Let's see. It's never too late. We average $98 a day for 122 days. That includes everything. Yeah.
That's good.
So, I mean, You can do it. You can do it on the cheap.
And...
You can do it on the expensive. We've talked to folks who only stay in full hookup RV parks or they only stay in KOAs, but they budget for that. And they, they've got the income and they're comfortable. That's how they want to RV or want the full time. And that's great. And then we meet people who, travel in, a box van, a van, and they're able to do it on a tighter budget. So there's ways you can do it. And it's fun to talk to people and learn kind of their secrets. And, yeah. Let's see. If you're into cross-country adventures, if you're into aviation, have you looked into paramotors? I have not personally, but where were we? I don't even know what that is. The parachute with the big fan on the back. There were two places we saw people doing that. One was in Salt Lake and one was in Alaska somewhere.
Yeah, Deep Creek.
Yeah.
We see them all the time in Alaska.
Yeah, they pulled up and set up camp, Utah. And we heard this loud noise and went out and looked, and they're flying off the beach.
Salt Lake State Park. We saw a bunch of them.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. I've got some private pilot training, but I don't know if I could strap a fan to my back. I'd have to have somebody give me a little bit of instruction, but I would be willing to do it. I mean, I would be willing to take the risk, but yeah, because it looks like a whole lot of fun. I don't know. I'd have to talk Tina into doing it.
I don't know about that.
It's a blast, yeah, but it looks like a blast, fun. Yeah. If
that wouldn't break any bones or die, I might try it.
Right. Well, we still have 13 folks on. This is fun, man. I'm having a blast. Mm-hmm. I was nervous at first. Tina was nervous, but
yeah, I'm fine now.
yeah, we're having fun. Let's see. If you do that, Aaron, can I film it, please? Yeah.
You can film it because
just don't fly your drone into me while I'm in a paraglider.
We'll need that on video.
Yeah, we'll need it on video. Yeah, especially for the insurance.
You can go to California.
Yeah. We can get some updrafts from all the fires. That was really a bad joke. I'm sorry. So we're just a little bit over an hour. Wow, that went by quick.
Yeah.
And the food's ready. But yeah, you can definitely film it, Papa Drew.
You got first dibs.
Yeah. Well, any other questions? Anything else that you're dying to know about Jones2Travel? Let us know.
If you think of something, you can message us. We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram. We're on Twitter. We're on our webpage.
Yeah, JonesN2Travel.com is where all of the photo albums are and the blogs.
Posts. The photo albums are a little behind because the cell service has been a little iffy.
Yeah.
But other than that, we're pretty up to date usually on the website.
Pretty up to date. And like I said before, when you see us post on social media, that's more current. So
Instagram.
Yeah. So if you think you're in an area where we are and you want to get together, just let us know and we'll see what we can do. We love meeting people and it's just really fun to sit and visit and learn everybody's stories. Cross country, we enjoyed hanging out with you guys. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for joining.
Yeah, thank you. This is our first live and we love the support. And we had some friends on for sure, but thank you everybody.
Yes,
it's been so much fun. And give us some video ideas. If there's something you guys want to see, either from an RV maintenance perspective or certain places and areas of the country where you guys have traveled, let us know because we're always looking for ideas. Great first live video, guys. A lot of fun. Thank you.
We think we're boring.
Yeah. And thanks again, Dustin, for calling me this morning and kind of walking me through how to do this. I thought I had it all under control, and then I realized I didn't know what I was doing. So, thanks for that. I really appreciate it. Let's see. It's never too late. Very nice joining you guys. Keep the vids coming.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. We have plans. We're going to keep doing this until we physically can't. We don't have any plans to quit full time anytime soon. And I'm having a blast doing YouTube videos.
Love doing the videos. The videos are all him. He's YouTube.
Yeah. And I'm not artistic at all. But for some reason, it's just fun. I love it. So as long as it's fun, I'll keep doing it. Yeah. I don't see any reason why not. Let's see, but thanks again everybody for joining.
Yes, thank you.
I think I got all my plugs in too. So the meetup in Courtside, if you guys are out there, we'll have more details coming. The giveaway, please go sign up for that if you want to be in the giveaway. There's a 1,000 subscriber giveaway video on our channel. Just click on that in the description. There's a form, fill it out. and get entered into the drawing. And yeah, we're gonna have the drawing on well, I can't even talk. The contest ends this Thursday, the 31st at 5 p.m. Eastern, and then sometime a couple of days later, we'll actually do the drawing, and we'll either do a live like this or we'll just do a video and announce the winners. But
Melanie wants to see bloopers. I told you the bloopers would be fun.
Oh, excuse me. Need to see some bloopers. Oh yeah, we have some. Yeah, we're not perfect.
No.
Even though we want to think we are. So okay,
Swing
cool.
by one of these days. I'll take you guys for a ride. That sounds fun. Cross country adventures.
Yeah, that does sound fun. Swing by the dunes. Okay. Well, we'll definitely reach out when we're out there and see what we can put together. That would be fun. Bloopers. Okay, we'll write that down. Bloopers. Yeah. And yeah, I really like your vid. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I kind of have a couple favorite channels. Not. I don't want this to come out wrong. I kind of have some channels that we discovered way back before we went full timing that kind of, I think, stuck in my mind, and I kind of have developed a style based on what I've seen some other people do, and I've tried to not copy anyone, I tried to create my own thing, and it's just a learning curve. I had to learn how to work the software and all that stuff. But like I said, it's fun. So as long as it's fun, I'll keep doing it. And I'm glad to, thank you so much for saying that you like it, because that makes a big difference.
It makes you want to keep doing the videos and sharing.
Enjoyed your first YouTube. Thank you, Dennis.
Thank you.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get to see you guys again too. We met them in Alaska at the 4th of July with JonesN2Travel's, so that was really fun. Oh, my dad just joined, so church is over. Okay. Well, we're about to wrap it up, I think. We've been on about an hour and 15 minutes or so. So
it's been fun.
Yeah. I'm starting to get a little hungry. How about you?
Yeah, I'm sure our little nephew wants to see the huge dog.
Yeah, he's about
6
or 8 inches shorter than Maggie, so he's loving that.
He's 2, and he just loves the huge dog.
Yeah, he does. So all right, guys. Well, if you don't have any other questions, thank you for your support. Thanks for coming to the live. We really appreciate it. We love meeting you guys and getting to know you, and you getting to know us. And
if you like the live and you want us to do more, let us know.
Yeah. I think I want to do more. I think it's fun. It's good interaction, and it's good hearing about what you guys are up to. Yeah, let us know. Comments, questions. Reach out anytime. We really appreciate it. Have a good night, guys. Later. See you, Cross Country Adventures. Hopefully we can meet up. And see you. It's never too late to RV. See you. Or I'm sorry, it's never too late. Changing the view.
David and Jerry.
Enjoyed it. Good night, everyone. Good night.
Good night.
And thanks again, Papa Drew, for keeping the Russians out. First line of defense. And yeah, we're going to call it a night. Thanks again, guys.
Thank you, guys.
We'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.
There we go.